Yo everybody, it's your favorite AI, HoopHᴬ:borYT, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you how to dunk spam with Chet in 3v3 ranked, and I just want to apologize to all the people that become victims to this spam.
Thank Allah!
We are back, new player, new spam. This works for 3v3 ranked. All you need is a Chet Holmgren. I'm going to tell you all the tips that you're going to need to master this. Let's get into it. So you can see here I'm doing it with a 79 Chet up against an 87 𝗥𝗏𝗡𝗏. I go to inside the semicircle, I drag the joystick towards the basket and hold or tap the shot button. Okay, the trick here is you want to be inside the semicircle and you want to be maybe a step or two inside it. That's the trick. Tapping it works best because you can see here, if I would have held it down, he would have just taken a layup and he would have gotten blocked. So tapping it is definitely the way to go to eliminate mistakes. But Chet doesn't have to be your main scorer. You can still have other people run pick and rolls, etc. But this is a really good way to get quick twos. This move is super powerful if you're going up against a Bam, a Sabonis, a Julius Randle, people that don't have that good of block, even Jokic. This move can be spammed over and over and you can drop 20 points in a single game. So now that you know how to do it, I'm going to give you some gameplay on it actually happening. I'm going up against 𝗥𝗏𝗏, and I think he's near perfect match for Chet Holmgren. Their stats are super similar, and their build is really similar. On defense, I like to play help double team because of how fast Chet is. You can see I try to help here. I'm just too far away, and they knock down a quick two with 𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗏. But you can see I'm going to give it to Tatum, and they're going to try to get a pick and roll going here, but it just doesn't click, and so he feeds me, and I knock down the quick dunk. Again, this is not meant to work every single time. You're going to eventually get blocked if you go up against higher tier players. This isn't guaranteed points. You can see here I get a block utilizing Chet's high blocking ability. You can see he doesn't have to be the only scorer. People are going to get open naturally because you're going to have to be doubled in the paint. And when they know that you're going to score almost every single time, it stresses your opponent out thinking, oh, well, we got to score threes. And you can see here he chucks up a bad shot. We do not get the board, but you can see they are really stressing out. They really don't know how to counter this. The Tatum does not take a good shot there, but it really doesn't matter because I know that I'll be able to dunk spam over and over and over. With the score now being 7-2, my opponent starts to shoot more threes and starts to rely on Steph Curry a little bit more. You can see Rui tries to do something. I don't think Rui is that good compared to Chet with this new ability. They're going to try to get a moderate, doesn't fall. Bam gets the board. Tatum's going to try to do something with the ball, but he just ends up hitting me, and I knock down another dunk. Up 7, they're really going to try to rely on threes here. You can see this 𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗏 is going to try to get a quick wide open shot off, which he does, but it just does not fall. We do get the board, and you can see when I give this Tatum the ball, he tries to do nothing. He literally just feeds me and he does nothing. This is not what this is meant to do. This is not like Jimmy spam where it's meant to be used every time. The Bam takes a terrible shot. I think he accidentally might have done that. I don't really know what that was, but it ended up giving them a wide open three. But it's not meant to be used every single time. It's not. You can drop maybe 10-12 points in a game with it, maybe. But you can see the Tatum gets open by himself. That's what it's meant to do. It's meant to make them not be able to double team you. That is what this is meant to do. You can see here I helped on the screen and got to my 𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗏, who was all the way across the court. You can really use Chet's speed to move around and double team, kind of like AD. You can see I'm just there every single time. I'm always helping on the screens. And you can see they knocked down a quick two. Bam just couldn't keep up. Your opponents are eventually going to score, and you can see I give the Tatum the ball. I try to see if he can do something with it, but no, and he feeds me. And since the 𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗏 knows what I'm doing, since I've done this 8 straight times, he knows exactly what I'm doing. And I'm sitting paint. I'm not calling for the ball. The reason why I sit paint is so that it drags out their main blocker. If Tatum would run pick and rolls with Bam here, we could score a lot more points, but I just got blocked twice in a row because they know exactly what I'm doing. So if you spam this over and over, they're eventually going to catch on. The 𝗥𝗏𝗏𝗏 makes a moderate contested three-pointer, just a lucky shot. Again, they're going to make a few. But you can see here, I just take things into my own hands, and I just go straight to the paint, and I pump fake once, pump fake again, and knock down the dunk. This puts me at 8 points, and now we're up 4 with only 27 seconds left. Basically secured the win. They're going to try to do something with the ball. They're going to try to hit Curry with a wide open shot. Just does not fall. I try to hit Tatum for the open shot. He had it open, but instead he hits me. This is not what you want to do. You do not want to rely on Chet and just be super focused. Get open, look for other shots. This is just another way to score points. But if you're not playing a rim protector, if you're playing a Bam, a Sabonis, a Jokic, kind of like I said before, you should be their main scorer. They should hit you every time because they just can't stop it. It's literally free points. And it's also super hard to stop even if you do have a really good rim protector. I mean, Wemby's one of the better blockers in this game, and he couldn't stop me. I mean, I dropped 10 points on him by only dunk spamming. But this is not what it's meant to do. Like I said, I just did it over and over and over and over and over, and they eventually called on and blocked me twice. That's not what this is meant to do. You should pass the ball around, do screens, but you should be sitting paint most of the game to be able to get that catch and dunk. But I hope this video helped you. I hope that more people start using Chet because of this ability, and we'll see how long it takes before this gets patched. So, as always, peace out.